Hey y'all, so we have a CGC graded card return. This is from the live that was done on March 7th. So this was where we broke a base set box, and I want to say a Fossil First Edition box as well. And I am excited about some of the returns because I did get them out ahead of time, because almost everything in this video was for cards that were pulled by customers. I ended up buying a pack as well, and I believe my cards are at the very end. It was maybe a Magneton and a Seadra. But let's see what we have here, because I know there's some really good stuff in here. First card, looks like we have a 10 on a base set Charmander. That's awesome. You see it's got that pedigree there. What's next? All right, so we have another Charmander. This one pulled a 9.5. Still a really solid grade. I was a little worried about some of the commons and uncommons because I did see some white dots. There was a guy who submitted a lot of stuff. And I was able to select some of the best ones for him. This was, so here's our first holo. We've got an Alakazam, pulled the 9.5, a nice gem mint grade. It's so tough to get the 10s on, you know, the WotC holos, but we were seeing really good quality come from our base set box. Fossil, I can't remember if those were really good or not, but I know we got some solid grades. All right, so we've got a 9.5 on the Origin Form Dialga V-Star on the secret rare there, and then we have a 9.5 also in the Suicune V. So nothing but, we've only seen 9.5 and higher so far, so that's a good sign. All right, next up we have, so this one didn't get the pedigree. Those last two, looks like one got the pedigree, one didn't. So customers, they have the option to choose whether or not they want the pedigree. It's like $5 more, something like that. And of course, some people I'm gonna give it to for free, depending on what pulls they have. Like what I started offering is if you have the best pull in like whatever box you're opening. Like on Tuesday, the 28th, we pulled 3 base set Charizards. So anybody who pulled a Charizard offered the free grading. All right. Nice, another 9.5 on the Gyarados, and I believe the centering maybe just being shifted up a little bit kept that from getting the 10. Same with that last Alakazam. Oh, I didn't show the back on the Mewtwo. Got to do the flip around, but looks like we pulled another 9.5 on this holo. So there we go. All right, what do we have in this next one? Got a 9.5 on the Kabutops. So it looks like the Fossil First Ed, pretty similar quality. They looked really clean in the video, if you guys remember. All right, what's next? We've got a 9.5 on the Hypno. Man, we're getting a lot of 9.5s. That's the first edition Hypno, all right? So this one did get a pedigree, so I imagine this is probably somebody different. 9.5 on the Magneton, there we go. And that's base set, yes, from the same break. I haven't submitted stuff from different breaks just yet, but I have one guy who's considering doing that. I believe the guy who had the Magneton also had, yeah, he had the Charizard. There we go. Look at that. 9.5, a nice 9.5 gem mint grade there. Be curious to see, you know, what some of these sell for if they do end up being sent to auction. All right. And we have, oh, there it is. This must be Eric, because he pulled a Charizard, and then he had 2 Blastoise, and one of those Blastoise was really nice. I don't know if you guys remember, but it had super clean holo. The backside looked good too. Oh yeah, that has to be the one. If you guys look up these certs, I think you can see the pictures online too. And then he also had another Blastoise. This one, I believe, was a little bit worse than the other one. You had one that was really pristine looking and one that was like not quite as good as the other. Oh yeah, there it is. There's our 9. So that's their lowest grade so far, and still a very solid grade there with the mint 9. Man, this is a nice sub. All right, let's see what we have for this one. Got a 9.5 on the Nidoking. So we've gotten 1 9, mostly 9.5s on the holos, and a few uncommons, a few pristines as well. All right, got a 9 on the Dratini. We did have some non-holos submitted. You know, I would think that I'd probably submit some of the non-holos too if I had a pack. All right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, we got a Fire Energy, and this one pulled a 10. I don't think this was Eric. I think maybe he submitted these two. If he did, he's got a nice Fire Energy to go along with his Charizard. Got a 9.5 on the Water Energy, and this is the error version. I don't know if it's even in their system that you've got the error and the corrected Water Energy. I didn't think about submitting it as an error when I put it in there. Another 9.5 on the Psychic Energy. And what do we have here? Got a 9 on the Charmander. Man, that's so cool seeing these cards graded. Like like some of these now, they're coming from a sealed case. I've got the case up here, and then the box is being opened on the channel. You guys are grading them, and we're seeing them come all the way back. And then it has like a little pedigree there too. Ooh, there's a big hit. Pulled the, yeah, these have to all be Eric, because Eric also had the Dragonite. I forgot about that. And he pulled the Pristine 10. Man, big grade there. I think we actually looked this up on stream, and there was a perfect 10 that was out there somewhere. This was like pop one of, it was only like a handful, and then I believe we saw that there was somebody who had the perfect 10 on a Dragonite. Alright, next up. Nice, got a 10 on the Aerodactyl too. Wow. So that's his third WotC 10 holo. You don't see that very often. These went straight from box to grading. 9.5 on the Ditto. Very solid grade there. Next up we have, looks like a 9 on a Magmar. And I'm still surprised, you know, we haven't, these are all really good grades. We haven't seen any 8.5s or 8s yet. 9, 9, 5, 10. Ooh, we got a 10 on the Psyduck. There you go. The very first card I set off to the side, if you guys remember, it was a certain error that we had pulled during that video. So I'm going to reveal that one last. So we do have a little bit of fire left for the very end of the video too. 9.5 on the Ghastly. And 10 on the Geodude. Man, 3 out of the last 4 have been pristine 10s. That is sweet. You start building you a pristine 10 set. There's the Graveler 9. I think this was the cards from a single pack. He had pulled a Geodude, a Graveler, and a Golem all in the same pack. Got the 9 on the Golem. So I guess that was a, yeah, so you got 2 9s and then 1 10 on that trio. Next up we have, nice, another pristine 10. Got this one on the Haunter. Man, that's sweet. 9 on the base set Squirtle. And we're down to the last 2. I believe these 2 might have been ones I graded. Yeah, nice. Got a pristine 10 on the Cedra. I remember going through and picking out the best non-holo card that I saw in the pack, because a few of them had like little white dots and things. I mean, you about expect it. And then this was the holo. I believe it was a Magneton. Nice. Pulled the 9.5. All right, and then the very last card. This one was really cool to see. All right. Bam, check it out. It's the Hitmonlee stain error, or ink smear error. You know, some of them have really big ink stains. This one is not tiny, but it's, I mean, it's a decent size too. But what was really cool is actually seeing a 10 on this card. This was pop 1, and I don't know if you can even get a PSA 10 on something with a printing defect like this. So CGC might be the only company where you have that possibility. Mainly I assume because they tier out the grades. I don't know if you can get a perfect 10 on errors like this. It might be one where, like, if you have to designate it as an error and then talk about it on the back because it's not as well known or whatever, maybe you can't get a perfect 10 on those. I don't think I've seen it, but like this is an actual designated error, so maybe it qualifies for the perfect 10. Maybe somebody can clear that up from in the chat, but let me know what you guys think, man. I was really happy with the results that we got on the Fossil First Ed and base returns for these. You know, seeing several WotC 10s, you know, that's a rare thing nowadays. And guys, anyways, thanks as always for watching the video. I hope that you guys have a great day, and see you around.